It has been challenge after challenge after challenge trying to get the boat ready to leave for the Bahamas, but it is finally ready. We are through everything that we needed to get through, and it's time to set sail.
The ocean, our next frontier. These are the voyages of sailing vessel Rabiosa. Its continuing mission to explore distant new shores, to seek out new life, new experiences, and to slowly sail where no Folsom has sailed before.
You may have noticed that we put a reef in the sail today, even though there's only like 5 knots of wind right now, but the forecast is to get a little bit sporty later, so we're gonna need it later. Just put it in now, not have to worry about it.
Have I really been so crazy to think your love was mine?
We've been out here for a few hours, and this is actually our first time crossing the Gulf Stream during the day. We've always done it the night before. And this is also the sportiest conditions we've seen. It's not bad. We've got about 15 knots of wind, almost on the beam, which means the swell is a little bit on the beam as well, which has caused Jess to get a little seasick. But this is so good. So nice to be back out in the water. So nice to be sailing. And yeah, just a couple more hours, we'll be through the stream. The conditions in the stream are always a little bit worse than they predict, thanks to the really strong current. We were expecting 3-foot seas. These are probably 5 to 6 foot seas. Pretty short, choppy waves. I'll try to get some of them on camera. They never look as big, but the big ones are right about the size of our freeboard. Nothing we can't handle though.
I would really love it if we were shooting some gorgeous seascapes and fishing and wonderful, exciting things for you guys right now. But to tell you the truth, sometimes it's just not in the cards. I feel terrible. This ride is really bouncy. There was a gorgeous weather window with wind and flat seas, and we totally missed it. And that's okay. Sometimes it's worth it to get a little seasick to be able to get to your dream destination, and that's just where we are. So this will pass. Also, for anybody that has little dogs or an animal, this is why I love my 2. They always know when I'm feeling sick or under the weather, and they're here very close by to make sure that I'm okay.
All right, we are just about completely past the stream. We made awesome time, probably average about 8 knots the whole way, and that wind is picking up, so we got across just in time, and now it's getting a little bit sporty. So we've got one overnight to go around the Bahama Bank, and then we're gonna cut in just north of Manjack into the Sea of Abaco in the morning. Should be there around 8, maybe-ish.
Let's run away. Get lost where only we know. Find our saving grace on the streets made of gold. No more stupid excuses why we didn't do this.
Land ho! We are approaching Green Turtle. I'm finally not seasick, and I'm ready to grab a mooring line, check in. I'm just so excited to be in the Bahamas!
Let's go miles away to brighter days. Let's live in the moment, don't dip our toes in, make a great escape.
Now that we're here, we're gonna grab a mooring. And while I haven't done this for about a year, I'm hoping it's a lot like riding a bike. We reserved ball number 4, but without a map or anything resembling it, we are lazily approaching each empty ball and checking for lucky number 4.
In a daydream where the world can't find us. Let this
Mooring balls have different ground tackles so that they are equipped for different weights and sizes of boats, and then also the spacing as far as length of your boat and width of your boat between balls. So there's one that will house us. It is ball number 4. It would be really unfortunate to pull that mooring loose, both for us, the boats around us, and obviously for the mooring and the mooring company itself.
brighter days. Let's live in the moment. Don't dip our toes and make our great escape. Let's go.
All right, still have to check in, which is all the way in New Plymouth. So I'm gonna take the dinghy over there, go to the public dock, talk to customs, immigration, make sure we did all this new click to clear stuff correctly, and then we'll be officially here.
And just like last year, I get to be stuck on the boat until that's done, because only the captain or one party per vessel can get off until you're cleared through customs. So, boo. Go!
Let's go. Let's go miles away to brighter days. Let's live in the moment. Don't dip our toes in.
So, the customs lady was never here when we were here. She went home on an earlier ferry. I have 2 phone numbers for her, so we can call and arrange for her to come back, but it probably won't be until Tuesday.
What are our rules and regulations until then?
There really aren't any. It's kind of an honor system kind of deal.
Okay, so Q flag until then?
Yeah, I think so.
So that means we're just gonna hang out on the boat for another day and a half until we can get out of quarantine. Planning is the best. It never works out the way you think it's going to.
The sun is out almost every day. My job is glorified child's play. Most parts are working in my brain. I can't complain.
I want to get off this boat. It is so hard to get to a new country and get stuck and not be able to go ashore. It is just, there's so many fun things to do out there, and I can't go and see them. So it has been a very long 18 hours. So while I'm stuck here and quarantined on the boat, I might as well do something useful.
But be glad we're not numb. We're the fortunate ones. I'll take the tough times that are thrown my way.
So last year when we were in the Bahamas, our water maker just flat out quit on us. So it took us around a month or a month and a half to get it fixed, and obviously we made it work, but it was really inconvenient. So this year we opted for a redundant system. The Spectra is working again, but it's still giving us a little bit of trouble, and so we just felt better coming to the Bahamas with a second water maker. This one is from Rain Man. It's portable, which is great because we already have a built-in one, but this is our first time testing it. So the thing I really like about this one is that it is AC powered, and we can do that because of our new solar and lithium array, which means its capacity is 3 times what our Spectra water maker capacity is. The Spectra makes maybe 12, 14 gallons an hour. This guy goes up to 40. So even though it takes a little bit more effort to get set up, it will save a ton of time over the long run.
All right, it's been 30 minutes, so it is time to sample our product. Gosh, I hope it's not salty. It's good. There's a little bit of a a little bit of a flavor. So maybe a little longer.
Oh, any day will only take me higher. I can put my hood on.
37 gallons an hour. That is awesome.
I can't complain.
Tastes like water.
Oh, I just want you.
That tank is mostly empty and it's a 100-gallon tank. So see how long it takes to fill it up.
Free rise and fall. I want to show that I am thankful to be alive at all.
Turns out the flow meter is very accurate. It took us just over 2 hours to fill that tank.
We make water.
So I just confirmed that customs is on island right now, so we're gonna go get checked in.
You look great, kid.
Thanks.
Even Radar's looking at you.
Yeah, he is.
Yep, that's right. Our visas were approved, but only for 90 days. We can file for an extension in late March, but for now, it's time to go have some fun.